Hello everyone. Hello everyone. All right. Like I said, um, I'll be giving us a secret tonight on this Asian session. So I did not share the link to the Telegram channel. So in case you have not joined the Telegram channel, do well to join the Telegram channel. Okay, and also only people that will benefit from this are only people that subscribe to this channel and also turn off the notification. So if they did not turn on the notification, that means they are not gonna get this, and also they will likely miss some kind of things that I will give us. All right. Here I have USDJPY, and we all know that during Asian session the JPYs, HZDs and AUDs move well at night, especially the JPYs. They really move well during the Asian session. So if you check here, I've already made this analysis and I'm anticipating a sell, down to this level here, this low that price created here as TP. Let me just say that one is kind of TP1, while here will be TP2. All right, right here will be TP2. So let me label it. Let me label this one as TP1. TP1. All right. Then this one will be TP2. All right. So let's take this our shots down to this point here. All right. Okay. So if you check here, we are kind of having consolidation on this market. First, let's go to H1. I want to share something. All right. Okay. So if you check here, you see that this market has been bearish for some time now. First, it was bullish from here. It was bullish, it has been bullish. So you can see it has been bullish till it get to this point here and started consolidating at this point. So market running into a range. All right, market running into a range here. If I should say, you see that market running into a range here was a range that the market running into. Okay, market running into a range here, keep on ranging until finally there was a break from the range at this point here. All right, there was a break from the range and a kind of retest to the range. Then price continue going to the down. Price continue going to the downside. So now let me remove this. So now now we have some kind of price displacement and inefficiencies as price was coming to the downside. So when we talk about price displacement, inefficiency, some persons call it imbalance, all right, or fair value or FVG. But I know it as price displacement or price inefficiency. So as you can see, we have it here, all right. Also have it here, then we'll have it here. Now what happened? Price gets to this point. There was a kind of consolidation. Then it moved to the upside. So here I was trying to sell, which yeah I sold from here during CPI, if I'm not mistaken. Was it CPI or FOMC? I think it's CPI. So it sold to this point of TP1. It sold to this point at target one, but though I was anticipating a long-term sell, so I was targeting here as TP1. Although on a short-term sell, here was TP1 where price hit, then goes to the upside, drop a little bit, finally keep on what? Moving to the upside. So what is attracting price to the upside was we have some inefficiencies, right? We have some price inefficiencies here. Okay, we have this, all right, which price which is attracting price to the upside. So when price get to this point here, as you can see, it reacted with this candle. Let me use this to mark it out. All right, so when price gets to this point, you see that it reacted with this candle, then drop a little bit to this point, then continue going to the what? To the upside. So now price get to this upside. All right, let me remove this. All right, so price get to this upside. Now started what? Consolidating again. What kind of consolidation are we having here? We are having some kind of consolidation, the type of what we have here, though this took long before market started dropping. All right, and also we have some kind of consolidation here which happened before price started going to the upside. So that is the similar consolidation we are having here, which we are expecting the market to do what? To start coming to the downside. All right, so if you look here now, this is the consolidation that we are having here, which we are expecting the market to do what? To start what? Coming to the downside. So now let's mark out where this price hit and started what? Dropping. First we see, all right, this is not correct. Let me remove this. All right, let's get it right. All right, so if you check now, you see that price tapped into this level of OB on this H1 here, then dropped. First of all, it respected this low here. All right, that was why you see the price hit here, then drop a little bit to this point. Then we have a run to the upside, a very huge bullish candle that took out the high of this previous candle here, then tapped into this level here, dropped, then broke the low of this candle, then come back again into here, which price fell to took out this high also, and this one fell to do what? Took out this high as well when it moved to the upside. So price has been kind of consolidating here, making some kind of crazy moves here, though I am expecting it to start selling from this point. All right, I'm expecting it to start selling from this, but that is why you see me put my short position. As you can see, I've put my short position. So I have my area of supply here. We have the up candle before the inefficiency. All right, here is the up candle, then before the inefficiency. Okay, then before price dropped to this point, broke the structure of this level of this candle, then run up again. So now on 15 minutes, there's what I have on 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Now if you check on 15 minutes, because majorly this analysis was mainly made on 15 minutes, then confirmed my levels on 1 hour. And if you check here on 15 minutes, all right, we have some equal lows here, sorry, equal high here, which price took out, all right. Then we have the high of this candle here. Let me zoom out. We have the high of this candle, which this one do what took out the high, all right. Price mitigate or took out the high of that candle. Now, not only that, we also have up candle before the inefficiency, making it a kind of supply zone for us, at which if you are putting on, let's say for example, you're marking it a zone like this for a supply, and we are told to want to mark, when you want to mark out a supply, you mark it from the high, the open and the close of the up or lower candle for supply and demand. Let's say if you are marking a supply, it will be from the open and the close of the up candle. Then for demand, you from the same thing applicable from the open and the close of the what of the candle. So of the down candle for what is it called, demand, then for supply for up candle. So now if we mark it out, you see that first candle have tapped into this area of our supply, then dropped, close bearish. Currently now we have a bullish candle also that want to tap into it. All right, so let's to show that there's possibility we will still price respecting this our zone and start coming to the downside. All right, so now I want to tell you something. How many pips are we risking here? Yeah, I'm having 11 pips. If you take from this entry, 11 pips. So now I'm going to tell you something. Like I always say this, okay? I say that anytime you have losses in the market, all right, anytime you have losses in the market, always make sure that you figure out what led to that loss. All right, always make sure that you figure out what led to that loss, because if you don't do so, you are likely to make same mistakes again. That's why it's good to kind of have weekly let me say recap, all right, on the previous market. All right, have what weekly recap on the previous market, then take some corrections in some kind of trades or mistakes that you made. That's why at the end of every week, you need to have some kind of review on your past trades. Even if you close the week with a positive result, let's say you close on profit, always make sure that you review your trades. You mustn't review your trades or your week only when you make losses. You also have to review when you make what profits. You also have to review when you make what profit, because with that it will help you do what, to stay consistent. With that it will help you do what, stay consistent. So with that it will help you stay consistent in the market, because there are some kind of trades that you will take, all right, and you make loss on it. If you review that trade very well, you will figure out some kind of mistakes that you make on that trade that lead to that loss. By so doing, you will not repeat that same mistake again. Rather, you will take correction. Now, it will happen that next time when you open your chart, there are some point at which you can figure out, let's say for example, you can be able to see some kind of setup that you made loss the other day, and you can kind of take advantage of it, because already you have figured out what you did wrong and also take correction from it. Now, how do you think that we'll have chart patterns? How do you think that we'll have chart patterns? Have you asked yourself, how did they come about chart patterns? They did not just, okay, let's say they not open the chart and start marking out some kind of using trend line to marking out some kind of patterns and giving them names. Before those patterns were given names, they have already formed, and a name was given to them. Let's say, for example, the flag patterns. Now, under flag patterns, we have the bullish flag pattern and we have the bearish flag pattern. Now, let's say, for example, when you are making an analysis and you just mark out, let's say, for example, price was running into a consolidation, because when the flag is forming after the pull, the flag forming is consolidation, and you are able to kind of mark out the consolidation. Now, looking at it, you'll be like, this structure I'm having here, or this pattern I'm having here, looks like a flag. All right, but then you don't know the direction of it, and at the end of the day, because the flag was forming, because when the flag will be forming, it will be forming down. All right, let me just show you guys. When the flag is forming, let's say, first of all, we'll have let me create this like this. All right, then this is the pole. This is the pole, for example. Then price keep on consolidating, 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 consolidating. All right. All right. So now, when price was making something like this, if you don't know this pattern, all right, if you don't know this pattern, you'll be like, okay, this market is going to continue selling. All right. So now, let's say, for example, you don't know it, or let's say, for example, you are the one that discovered the flag patterns. Now, you will see that as the market was making this, you'll be like, okay, and at the end of the day, you join selling the market, and the price do what? The price now pushed to the upside, took your stop loss, you make loss from it. Now, if you make a review to take correction or to figure out what led to the loss, you will see yourself, knowing what you did wrong. Now you'll be like, wow, this looks like a flag. I marked out this, and mostly people discovered this flag pattern are traders that use trend lines to make analysis in terms of marking out channels, because when the market was making that consolidation, they marked it as a channel. They will be like, okay, this looks like a descending channel, so I think I have to keep on selling it. So when you see that, we'll be like, okay, that means this looks like a flag. This is the pole, this is the flag, and price moves to the upside. In that case, it will be called a what? A bullish flag pattern. Same thing applicable to when the market is dropping down and make opposite of this formation, then we'll call it what? A bearish what? Flag pattern. Now, there is one thing you need to know as a trader. Always pay attention to your highs and lows when you are making analysis. Always pay attention to your highs and lows when what? When making analysis. It's very important to pay attention to your highs and lows, because when you pay attention to your highs and lows, it will help you to do what? To know to pay attention to levels at which market will likely react to, so as you will not do what? You will not make mistakes. Because if you don't pay attention to it, you are likely to do what? To make some kind of wrong trade decisions that will lead to loss. You're going to make some kind of wrong trade decisions that will lead to loss. So always make sure that you pay attention to your highs and lows. All right. Okay. So let me remove this. I'm done with that. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. All right. Okay. So um, let me tell you guys one secret about me. Let me tell you guys one secret about me. You know, I don't know how we how put it, but I will make sure that I put it in a way whereby you understand me. First, before I start telling you guys what I want to tell you, there was a time someone chatted me up and said, um, I should be living a luxurious life, a luxury life. You know that I am making money in forex trading, and that I should be living expensive life and all that. You know. Now, I want you to have this at the back of your mind. I don't know how, or let's say, I don't know what's on your mind when you make the decision of being a forex trader. Do you intend being a forex trader because you want to be living a luxury life, expensive cars, expensive jewelries, and all that, or do you intend being a forex trader to make it as your second option of what source of income, or you want to make it a full-time job that you will do to earn a living? All right. So let me tell you one thing. In in life, in life, never you try to place yourself in competition in any area you find yourself doing something that earns you a living. I don't know, maybe you might not understand what I mean, but what I'm trying to say is this: trading is not a competition. All right, whether you live your luxury life or not, it's never. I met a trader in a WhatsApp group. There was a time I had a contact, um which is some kind of investors that they need a track record before they can release an account. Then I was doing account management. That was a 2019 slash 2020. So I I asked someone not direct me to the guy. It was like chat him up. He will have some track record, because then I don't have any track record that you can present. I say, yeah, um, this is my track record. But already deep down, I know I am good, but I haven't gotten the track record because then I have not balanced yet. I'm still finding my edge in trading, and what I'm lacking, I was lacking then, was the capital, a stable capital, then to stabilize myself and do my thing. So when I started this guy up, um, he present his own. I was like, wow, guy, you're doing really good, you know. So cutting the story short, this guy doesn't have a kind of, let's say, Instagram account where, kind of posting in the groups his achievement and all that. No, if someone that knows him closely told me, do you know that this guy bought a house here, this guy did this guy did that, I was like, wow, you know. And in a group where all of us belong, he doesn't talk too much. In a group where all of us belong, he doesn't talk too much. You will not even see him say anything in the group. He doesn't say he doesn't say too much in the group. We just, kind of keep mood and, be doing his thing. So what I'm trying to say is not all about your luxury life. All right. So here, okay, now price have taken out our stop loss here on this pair. All right, that means it has taken out this high that was protected. Let me remove this so that we can see the chart clearly. That was 11 pips. Okay. Coming back. Okay, so it has taken out this high here. It has taken out this high here. We are likely, let me put a star there. All right. Let me put a star there. All right. So that means the stops of every others resting above here has been taken out. In that case, we are likely to be expecting it to do what? To start coming down. We are likely to be expecting it to start coming down to take out the ones that bought from this level here. But we will not enter sell now. All right. Like the one I took hit my stop loss, which was 11 pips. But I won't take any sell yet now. So what I will do now is this. I'll wait for price to drop. Like price to drop, take out this low. When price take out this low, then we might likely see something that will run into here, any area of inefficiency here. Then I'll make my entry and follow it to the downside. So at the moment, I will not enter here, because if you enter here, there might be a spike to the upside, take you out and all that. So what I will do now is to wait for it to make something like this, take out this low here, then move up here, then any formation that will form around this place when dropping will tell us if price coming back again, how it will react, then for us to make an entry. So at the moment, I'll wait for it. So it might likely not gonna happen tonight, might likely happen during London sessions. So it might likely just drop a little bit here, then come back again, but we'll not take out this low. But during London session, you might see it doing something like that. And also we have this low here. Also have this low here to be taken out as well. All right. So these are lows to pay attention to. This one already has been taken out by this candle that dropped to this point here. It has been taken out by this candle that dropped to this point here. So run into this point, then I finally took out this one, then took out this high here. So it's likely she's expecting it to start coming down. She's expecting it to start coming down. All right. So, like as I was saying, if you are coming into trading, see it as a business, do not see it as a competition. All right. Do not be deceived or moved by all these influencers you see on Instagram. I know it's good to stay motivated, like seeing them making progress, keeps you motivated that you too you can do it, makes you motivated that uh this business is really paying and some persons are really making money from it. All right, but do not attach that competitive mindset that when you start making it or you really want to make it so that you also be posting and not doing all that. All right. um so what I want to tell you about me is this. Sometimes some persons will chat me up and be asking me, how were you able to be this good in trading? And how long did it take you to be this good and all that? All right. This thing you and I are doing tonight, doing this session, is one of the things that makes me to be good in this trading. When some persons are sleeping, um, my kind of, I know, well, you mustn't trade all the sessions. You mustn't trade all the session. You need to have your session you normally trade. All right, but I chose to kind of be looking at the market during the exchange session. Since I know there are pairs that move during the exchange session, so I decided to be looking at it. Doing that has really improved my trading. Doing that has really improved my trading. All right, it has really improved my trading and doing well. Like there are some kind of market conditions that, okay, let me just say, there are some months you will find yourself in the market seeing that before you woke up in the morning for London session, you see that the market has already moved
during a session and run into consolidation. That consolidation might be consolidating throughout London session. Then you might likely be seeing some kind of manipulation during New York session, and before you know it, the market has closed for the day. Then during Asian again, the market will continue moving. So what I'm trying to tell you is this: always stick to improving yourself. Stop looking at what others have achieved or what you have not achieved, or what some persons are telling you, like, since you have been trading, what have you achieved? What do you have to show off for? All right, like me, I know where I'm coming from. I know the roots of where I'm coming from. So I can't be coming out to placing myself or trying to impress anyone to show that yes, I'm really making it. All right. So even if I prove to you that I'm making it, it doesn't add anything to you. Neither is it going to add any other thing to me also. If it is $100, the money still remains $100. It will not increase to $200. Maybe I'm trying to prove myself to you that I make $100. Maybe by so doing, it increase to $200, or maybe you will earn something. There's nothing there. All right. So it's a business. It's just like someone who is running a private company or a kind of a private business. You don't have to come and prove, kind of proving to people that your company or your business is moving well. No, unless you're looking for customers, then you can start advertising yourself. So if really you are not looking for customers, it, you will not be advertising yourself. That is it. You will not be advertising yourself. All right. So looking at the chart now, we see that that was why I said we are not going to sell immediately, because it might likely push up. Now look at it now, it has what pushed to the upside again. So there's possibility. Let me see H1. All right. So there's possibility price will likely comes to this point before selling. So there's possibility that price will come to that point before selling. And here is where it's pushing up to now currently, as you can see, really pushing up hard to that point. So it's rightly coming here for selling. Let me remove this. Alright, it has already what taken out this. So likely coming there to this area here before selling. And also we have a price inefficiency here. We have an upcut before price inefficiency. So we are likely to classify this as a kind of supply level for the market to react to it before anything. Alright, so this is it. Take this here, then move to the upside. All right, so take these tips I want to give you now. Anytime you want to make analysis,
make analysis using the top down analysis, meaning ranging from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. All right. Number one, go to your higher time frame. Some persons, if you ask them what are they doing on the higher time frame, they'll tell you that they want to look for the trend on higher time frame. Yeah, it's good looking for the trend on higher time frame. What exactly do you do on that higher time frame? How do you look for the trend on higher time frame? How do you know what you are doing on higher time frame? First, looking at higher time frame, you have to look at for how the previous day or week or month, depends on the higher time frame you're looking at for. Look at how it closed in the previous what days or months or weeks, anyone. Candlestick formation matters a lot because each candlestick formation has messages that are passing to you. That's why we have um reversal candles like hammer candle, doji candle, shooting stars and all that, bullish engulfing and bearish engulfing and all that. All right, so each formation of these candles gives you a message. Let's say, for example, a hammer candle. When you see a hammer candle print, let's say the candle formed and closed, and it is strong, like the rejection of the candle is very strong. All right, it will give you a message that you have to pay attention to this point. All right, this level that this candle print and close like this, that this is practically a strong level that you need to watch out for before making any trade decision. So by so doing now, you have to stay on alert so as not to make mistake there. So candlestick formations are very important when making analysis. Don't just use your trend line, horizontal lines, whatever you use for your analysis. Just start making analysis. Always make sure that you do what? You look out for your candlestick formations before any other thing that you add on your charts when making analysis. Alright, so I think that will be all for tonight. We'll also continue this, but not by a session. Alright, not by a session. We'll continue it likewise. We are doing it since New York session. So we'll continue it, but not today. Maybe from tomorrow. We'll continue from what New York session where we'll be taking live trades. So this trade did not give us a good entry for us to join again. After I took the first one that hit the stop loss, 11p stop loss. So, and I've shown us where we are waiting or where we should be waiting for it to take out for before we start making decision. So I'm expecting that to happen by London session. Probably by London session we should be seeing it taking out that low we are expecting, then making a kind of pullback during that London session till let's say New York session. It will complete the pullback, then continuation to the downside. Alright guys, so always manage your risk very well when trading. Always manage your risk very well. Do not expose your account to the market in the name of you want to make billions in a day. Alright, take it slowly. You get to where you want to go. Don't allow most of all these results you are seeing online to be moving you. That's why I say that I don't believe in numbers. Alright, I don't believe in numbers. So do your thing. Just be yourself. Do your thing. Just be yourself. Alright, do your thing and be yourself. Don't do to impress anyone. Don't make it look like you are pressuring yourself just to make sure that you impress anyone. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys. If you join here and you know that you have not subscribed to this channel, do to subscribe and turn on the notification. All right, um very soon I will start dropping educational videos here. I'll start dropping educational videos here. So lately I was having issue with the software I use in Kobe Life here, but I now have to come down and update it and all that. And looking at it is very clear here. So at which if I use it to start making my educational videos, it will be very okay, clear, and with good quality as well. Unlike Zoom, all right. Unlike Zoom, using Zoom, it looks somehow. So the yeah, Zoom, the audio looks somehow. The audio looks somehow, not that, but I will I'll keep you guys updated. But we'll continue our session by New York from tomorrow as well. So do have a wonderful night rest. See you by New York session today. I'll be dropping some setups today. Good night.